Hey y'all, it's Jocelyn with Tip Top Plans, and today I'm going to be planning for December the 9th through the 15th, and I'm going to be using my, or explaining further, maybe more clearly, I hope, my ideal day, and kind of how this directs my planning. So, do I not have my, oh, here we go, it's out of order. Okay, so I was at a planner meetup on Friday, and as you do at a planner meetup, we're all looking at each other's planners and trying to get some ideas and what have you. And I was telling one of the ladies that because of my schedule, I work nights, 12-hour shifts, and I work 4 nights a week. So because of that, I can't plan the way I used to see, or I still see other people plan on, YouTube or Instagram or where have you. So because my schedule is so different than most other people that I see planning, it kind of sent me on a quest to figure out how to plan for me, what was going to be effective. One of the things that I found along the way was the get things done method that helped a lot, just with helping me to not procrastinate some of the little things. Now, does that mean that I don't still do that? It does not. I'm still a procrastinator. And depending on my emotional state, my physical state, what have you, I will still procrastinate. But there are some tasks that I will say to myself, well, can I do this in 2 minutes? I can. Let me go ahead and do it. The other thing that I found in my search on trying to learn how to plan was the concept of the ideal day. Now, I think when I found it, what it was basically saying was, you figure out what your ideal day looks like, and then you sort of plan according to that. Now, for me, every day is truly different. So what I did was I wrote out like what each day of the week ideally should look like for me. So for instance, my ideal Sunday, I should be waking up at 8:30 in the morning. I should be getting up and, getting a shower and washing my hair. And instead of putting like each time, because I think in the ideal day, you're supposed to put the time each event is supposed to happen. For me, I just put how much time it should take me to do the task, because I found that trying to stick to the hour, to like the exact time, was putting too much pressure on me. Whereas, and also, I also kind of changed the way I do my Sundays. So there's one Sunday, every other Sunday, I meal prep. So I devote 3 hours and 30 minutes to meal prepping. So that's cooking for a whole 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks worth of meals, like my dinners, my lunches, which my lunch is pretty much the same thing every day. So that doesn't take any time at all to prep. But that's also prepping like all my snacks, cutting my cheese slices, counting out my crackers, like all that kind of thing. So all of that sort of prepping, like some of the tedious stuff that I do, I dedicate 3 hours and 30 minutes to doing it. If there's a project I want to get done, like I won't try and do a project and meal prep on the same day. So on the Sunday that I'm not meal prepping, because I prepped for 2 weeks, then I will spend 2 hours working on a project. 45 minutes of self-care. I pretty much try to do this every Sunday, and right now my self-care really just consists of doing my nails. I have not gotten to the point where I can add more to that. I'm kind of trying to get just the concept of doing self-care on a Sunday. I'm trying to get that down pat. But like cooking breakfast, you know, I want that to take 20 minutes. My devotions usually take about 30. Um, Conditioning and styling my hair, because I use like a leave-in conditioner and I got to style it. I'm natural. So that takes about 60 minutes. And also washing my hair is not something I do every week either. So right now, I wash my hair and meal prep the same Sunday. And then the opposite Sunday is sort of like a rest Sunday, sort of rest and or other projects. And so, like I said, instead of trying to stick to a time, because there are times where I'm so tired I don't get up at 8:30 in the morning. I just don't. So whenever I get up, I go ahead and get up, I strip the bed, I start a little laundry, I get in the shower. If it's a wash day, I will wash my hair. If it's not, I'll just take the shower, brush my teeth, etc. So this is basically, you know, my ideal Sunday. And I know, so what I do is when it's a payday Sunday, that's when I'm meal prepping, cleaning the kitchen, etc. When it's not a payday Sunday, that's when I'm doing projects and yada yada. I could specify that on here and I might later, but for right now, that's how I have it. My ideal Mondays, I wake up at 8:30. I spend 15 minutes with like an AM routine. Go ahead and wash my face, brush my teeth, yada yada. I get dressed quickly if I'm gonna do my quiet time outside. Like I like to go to the river, which is just down the street from me, to like some picnic benches and do my devotion outside. If I'm going to do that, I go ahead and get dressed. If I don't, then I just put on my robe. And so I don't always need the 15 minutes, but what I tried to do was put sort of like the max time any of these tasks should take me and kind of plan on that. And then if I get done early, then I just move on to the next task. And then here, on Mondays, if I have to schedule an appointment, I'm going to schedule appointments on Mondays. That's the best day, like kind of first thing in the morning. So I will adjust these things as needed. So if I need to move the quiet time, if I, what have you. Filming, like for my YouTube videos, I do that on Mondays because again, that's when I have like the most time. Chore catch up. So anything I didn't finish for whatever reason on Sunday, I catch up on Mondays. By 12:30, typically, I try to be in the bed taking a nap because I get up at 4:15 to get ready for work. So I get ready, have my devotion, have dinner. I get in the shower at about 5:10, sometimes later. But my goal is to be in the shower by 5:10. And then my goal is to leave for work by 6:05. So every Monday, this is ideally how things are going to go. On Tuesday and Wednesday, ideally, I want to arrive home somewhere between 7:45 and 8 o'clock. I want to spend 15 to 30 minutes washing the dishes and dusting, which I do on Tuesday, or cleaning the bathroom, which I do on Wednesday. And usually, like the dusting, especially if I'm focused, that might be 7 minutes. The more tired I am, the less focused I am, and the longer things take me. Cleaning the bathroom is a little more intensive, so this whole thing might take 30 minutes. But again, that also depends on how focused I am. My AM routine, I meant 10 minutes, not doing it at 10 a.m. because there's no way in the world. But I wasn't going to rewrite the whole thing, so I just wrote the minutes on the side. I want to be in the bed by 8:45. Again, does that always happen? No. Sometimes I end up having to take a nap just so I can accomplish these other things, and then I really get in the bed. It just depends on what my energy is. But ideally, again, this is how I want things to go. Again, by 4:15, I'm waking up. If I'm going to stretch, I'm going to stretch after I get up out of the bed. That tends to work better for me than trying to stretch before bed. That never happens. But if I am going to do it, Usually Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the best days for me to do it. And that would be getting up out of bed. Again, 5:10, I want to be getting in the shower. 6:05, I want to leave for work. Thursday is another up in the air kind of a day. So instead of putting times, I just put a list of what things I'm doing. So again, if it's a payday Thursday, I'm going to the ATM after I leave work. I'm going grocery shopping. I'm going to put away the groceries. I'm going to do my AM routine. I'm getting in bed. I'm going to wake up and have, dinner devotion, get in the shower, leave for work. Now, the thing about Thursdays is payday Thursdays, I have a late clock in. So usually I will clock into work around 10 o'clock p.m. because I am secretary and I have to do all the patient intakes. And so usually I leave after the last patient leaves. So that's why I don't have times here, because it fluctuates. If the last patient doesn't leave until 11, I try to get to work at like 10:30. Sometimes the last patient is scheduled to come in at 9:30. So I'll try to get to work probably still around 10. 10 is like sort of the golden time that I try to shoot for. But again, sometimes just depending upon how things go, I'll have to adjust. So I don't put times here, I just put what needs to get done when. The car wash here in purple, so on a non-payday Thursday, I go to the car wash, get the car washed, vacuum it out, wipe it down, and then I will come home. I'll still do my AM routine. I'll go to bed. I'll get up. So when I don't have a late clock in, my Thursday will run more like a regular Tuesday and Wednesday. When I do have a late clock in, then I just adjust my my clock on my phone, my alarm. I'll adjust it to when I need to get up. So here again, I just have things that I ideally want to get done on a particular Thursday. And again, I know which Thursday I'm on because I know when I get paid. Friday, also, it's just a series of things I want to get done because again, sometimes I'm getting off at 10 in the morning. Sometimes I'm getting off at, like 7:30 in the morning. It depends. So if there are any errands that I need to run that I didn't do on Monday, then I will go ahead and run those errands on Friday. So like going to a store I don't normally go to, like I don't normally go to Target, but if I know I need to go to Target, I'm gonna go Friday morning. As soon as I get off of work, go ahead and pick up whatever it is, go home. If there are any appointments, ideally I try to make my appointments for Monday mornings, but if I can't do a Monday, then I try to make them on Friday as soon as I get off of work. Then if I don't have these two things to do, or I have done one of the two, I go home, I'll take a nap. Because trying to tidy up, now sometimes I have the energy and I can go home and, tidy up and do the dishes, take out the trash, because I have the energy, I'm awake, so I'll just go ahead and do it as soon as I get home. But I found that it's better if I go ahead and take a nap and then get up, tidy up the house, and then I'm ready for the weekend. I haven't done my ideal Saturday because I'm still kind of revamping that. I'm trying to figure out what kind of rest works best for me. And so Saturday is a rest day. So I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want that to flow and what's going to be effective. So I haven't made that yet, but this is how I do, my ideal day. So I already have like a routine as to how each day should go, what I want to accomplish. What I write here are things that are outside the norm or maybe something new that I'm trying to incorporate. So what I'm gonna do here is, like today, I had an appointment that I actually need to reschedule. And actually, I thought it was 9 a.m. It wasn't 9 a.m. So now I have to reschedule it. So now that I know I have to reschedule it, I'm gonna put a red arrow, and I'll get on the app and I'll reschedule it later. And then I'm also gonna put film, because even though I know this is what I'm supposed to do today, sometimes until I really get in the routine of something, I continue to write it down until it's solidified in my mind. So like for instance, so I'm gonna use my ideal day here. I know that this week I'm getting paid. So Sunday is gonna be my meal prep. So I'm gonna write that. So I know what I'm doing here, which also means that Thursday I have to go to the ATM and to Walmart. Because I pay for my groceries and stuff in cash. Oh, in the gas station, that's the other thing. And I gas up every 2 weeks, because I typically, I don't need to refill the tank any more often than that. Friday, I don't have anything going on Friday, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I don't have anything particularly going on Saturday. I might do an outing. I'll think about it. I want to do my stretching, so I'm gonna write that here so that I can remember, because this has not become a habit to stretch when I get up on these 2 days. So I'm writing it down so that it can help me become a habit. So I have it here, but sometimes some of these things are already a habit and some aren't. So again, when I'm trying to make it a habit, I write it down here so that when I open up my planner, oh yeah, I'm trying to make this a habit. It's kind of how I do that. So I pretty much have my week here planned out. I'm gonna put up here, I'm gonna letter it largely. I might have made this too big. I'll make all this intentional. But this is sort of this is the mindset I'm trying to have this week. I like these brush pens, but the nib is not always, doesn't quite hold up. So sometimes it's harder to get your up stroke and downstroke the way you want to. But I'm making it work. I'll put an exclamation mark. Because this is the mindset I'm trying to have now. I am an intentional person. I'm trying to claim that. All right, so this week for the stickers, I thought I would go with, I have the Happy Planner Wild Plans sticker book. So I kind of want to keep everything like black, white, minimal. I actually, during the Black Friday sale, I ordered the sticker guide. It should be here, I think, Friday. I'm excited about that because wax paper kind of gets on my nerves. But until I actually get it, we'll do this. Just gonna quick quickly put this stuff down. Yes. Da 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 da. I probably should have whited all that out, but I'm not going to now at this point. I think I will just put this little leaf here instead of putting the tree there. Yeah, that's better. Actually, I'm gonna move over this wild plants, center it a little more. Yes, that's better. That's better. All right, and then here, okay. Yeah. I kind of made this almost like one sticker by putting them on top of each other. So I wasn't sure which side I was going to do what on. You know what? I'll just take this off first. Okay. And I'm going to let this washi strip go off the page. Yeah. Let this big old cheetah walk off right here. You know what? Well, I need gold over here because I have gold there. I could still do the tree sort of like this and maybe do that little leaf there. Yeah. I'm gonna make the tree seem like it's a little more off in the distance than what it is. Okay, yes. And we'll put this leaf here. And then I'll cut off the rest. Let's get my scissors. And get my scissors for this side. And that's it, y'all. I am all planned up for the week. Oh, actually, where'd I put my marker? Oh, here we go. I actually am gonna put, I have a package that should arrive Tuesday and another package that should arrive Friday. Yes. Okay, so now that will hopefully remind me to keep my eye out for those packages. So now I'm just gonna put everything back in my planner. Oh, I forgot to put Wednesday. I'm gonna finalize my budget. See if I can do this with while it's in here. Yes. Finalize budget. Okay. So those are my plans for the week. And what I like to do is I have my ideal and day, my ideal day and things like at the beginning of my planner. I'm going to do my 2025 word pretty soon here, but there we go. I have my ideal day back in here, and anytime I need to kind of reference anything, I have it here, and then I can make sure that I'm on track with my planning. All right, y'all, that's it from me for this week. Until next time, goodbye and God bless.